Yep.
Oh, that looks like that
There
worked.
we go. Amazing.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right. Fun. Um.
Let's see. I'm refreshing my
Mm-hmm.
YouTube
Mm-hmm.
to see if it exists. Ah, I see it. We have one person watching,
Wow.
and now. Okay, look at that.
Very.
Wait, it says chat's disabled for
Oh,
the
Jesus
live
Christ.
stream.
Okay, that's gotta get fixed.
Yeah, we want people to be
How
mean.
do I turn it on? Live chat? Oh,
Oh,
probably right here.
probably screen.
Nope. Participants, pop-up chart toggle.
Hmm,
Edit.
probably the. Yeah,
Hands up.
could be that.
I don't see. Save. Why would live chat be disabled? How do I...
Oh,
Do
maybe
I have to
the
test... Do I
gear.
have to do the first thing? That'd be dumb, but maybe that works.
I don't know.
Okay. So I wrote a test.
Go to the gear. Yeah, you can't see it. Go to the gear, and then
Live chat.
live chat.
General chat. It says enable... off on. Off on. Save.
Oh, that's wild.
God damn it.
It's all good.
Learn more. Okay.
It's really wild.
Can you Google that while I Google that? And we'll see who
Yeah.
gets to the answer
Yeah.
first.
Oh, yep. It's like a little race.
Just go to settings and find it.
Okay, I see. Maybe I can change it while you're gone.
To everyone watching, we're working on it. Wait, I just got I just got one.
Oh, look at that.
It looks like that's our
So did I.
short friend. How did that happen?
I'm short from. I have
Jesus
no idea.
Christ.
Because under my YouTube channel, I'm not allowed to say anything. Wild. Well, how about you? How about you get started, and I'll try to figure this out.
Okay, but there's
The first one's always the
there's
roughest
not
one.
much worth if no one can type. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
We're trying to get this figured out. You'd think it'd be under settings. It's not. Under settings, everything is enabled.
It's really weird.
Alright. And how on earth was Lucky Bat able to post a comment?
That's really wild.
Uh,
The life we live.
everybody, we promised we had this working a dozen times, and now we're working on it.
Let me see something.
You know what, though? This might be good because my airbrush is completely full of dry paint because the last time I used it, I forgot to clean it. So, yep.
Yeah?
So right now it's having a little alcohol bath.
Amazing. There are some people in the chat, but it's disabled for me
Wait, it's only...
on my account.
And it's only people who I'm friends with. What the hell?
Oh, that's kind of weird.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. Are you sure? Well, Are you sure that I'm streaming from the correct account? Because these people
Yeah, you have to
are
be.
these people friends with the Eons of Battle
Look, there,
account?
there are people. There's another
Oh,
person.
there is another person.
There's another person.
Mando NZ.
Wow,
Wait, I might
that's
know
wild.
this guy. Are we sure? Hey, the 25 people watching, if you want to spam the live chat right now to help us figure this out, please do.
We're alive.
What is happening?
What does that say? We have.
All right, if everybody watching, please just
Is it the
spam.
wrong? It can't be the wrong account.
Spam the comment section.
That's completely wild.
Zach Zrita spam.
That's
Thank you very much.
Look at that.
I
it's
think it
working.
seems like it is.
It has.
I don't know if it just needs a bit of time.
That's wild.
Hopefully.
That's weird. All right.
All right. Well, we have to assume it's working. It's turned on in my settings.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think it's working.
Great. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Yes. I mean, it's been soaking.
That's exactly.
That was the plan all along. There's no confusion. We're professionals at this.
We were just lying.
It was a bit.
It
It was a bit. That real anger in our voices, that was a bit.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, acting.
Warp Weffen Welted. For the first few minutes, the live chat was not functioning, so I was asking people to spam the chat to check if the live chat was working.
Amazing. What?
So this is our very first
Oh.
live stream. We've never ever done one previously, and we're going to be doing these every night this week from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And I'm having some real trouble.
We're gonna make sure that it doesn't. We're gonna make sure it doesn't.
Yeah,
work
no, we're
right
gonna
away.
have one problem each.
Every 10 minutes of every live stream, it's gonna be all messed up.
So, and for anyone just tuning in, oh my god, if any Airbrush people just saw that, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have nightmares. I just pulled a giant wad of acrylic paint out of my.
Booger.
Oh, that was upsetting. I accidentally forgot to clean my airbrush. I haven't done that in years, but it happened, so I'm just giving him a nice little bath before we get started here. And for anyone wondering, I'm going to be painting up these lovely ninja salamanders. So they should be fun. And I'm going to be painting them like the creature called an axolotl. It's a pink, fleshy, salamander-like creature. And I think it'll be very, very cute. But obviously the airbrush is a little bit out of commission.
Big old booger of paint.
Fleshy. Luckily, I have this tool, which is great. It's like a half of a needle, and so you stick it in, and then you twist it, and it helps to cut all of the dried paint, which there's probably plenty of. This is bad. It was a ghost tint paint, which is a very, very high gloss medium paint. So it's pretty disgusting.
Oh, was that for the snow base?
Yes, it was.
Oh, wow.
So, yes. It looks like I've just about got it out of there.
What are you using as your solution? Is that just
This
water?
is alcohol. 99% alcohol.
That makes
Because,
sense.
yeah, water wouldn't cut it. It's blue because there was blue paint.
Blue goo.
Hopefully, though, I think we're getting there.
Yes. Hope said to drink it. You
Oh
should drink
no! I would if I could, but I can't
it.
because I'll die.
You can.
No,
No, it's fine.
I would not survive. If anybody wondering, this is a Harder and Steinbeck Infinity, which is a ridiculously nice airbrush, but because it's so nice, it's also it needs to be babied a little, and I do not baby it. I treat it really badly. Okay, I think we're good to go with the airbrush.
Perfect. Yeah. Hope wants you to die, so you know. You might want to not talk to Hope for a little bit.
Drink it. Would if I could, but I can't. Maybe I should, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you should turn off the screen share on this.
Oh,
Skype.
yeah.
Little behind
Yep.
the.
Oh god, how do I even do that? More? Gotta be under more, right? Yeah, stop sharing. Perfect.
Love it.
That's not a good feeling. I think there's some paint in other places in this airbrush, but you know what? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. If anybody, can anyone see down there? It's just paint. God, how am I gonna do that?
Even in there?
How am I gonna deal with that? Hopefully it's been dried for so long, it'll all just come out in clumps, which it looks like it is.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Wild.
This is like the number one do not do, is just let paint completely dry in your airbrush.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I have to do the same thing in the morning when I get up. That's exactly what I'm doing to my nose.
Yep, there she is. Y'all are gonna see this in about 10
Yeah.
seconds.
I know, I'm really excited for it. Look at that. Oh my god. That's horrendous. Oh.
Alright, now.
Thanks, I hate it.
Now. We should be good to go. Alright, that looks like we're working. You should start every project with
Make this a full-length video ASMR.
a nice deep clean of the airbrush, right? Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's what I always say.
And now, here I have some black right next to me, some black primer. And I'm just gonna run that through the brush just to see if it's gonna behave or not. This is I can never quite Steinmeyer's. How do you say that?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Steinmeyer's. It's good stuff though. I like it more than my the Vallejo primer I was using.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like it'll be great.
Amazing.
All right. I am going to step away for just 2 seconds because the paint I need is across the room.
I'll miss you. I've been thinking about you. All right, let's be a little nice to me, Ash. Thank you very much. I'm just helping a buddy through a crisis right now. He's peeing right now. That's exactly what he's doing. In the airbrush. And you don't want to know. He's shaking the paint. You don't want to know what that is. Yes. He usually pees in the airbrush. That's usually how it works. That's how he thins every paint. That's actually gonna be one of our next tutorials. Is how to use pee in your airbrush.
All right.
Perfect. Just on time.
I'm back. I have white acrylic airbrush primer. I'm going to clean my brush one more time, and then I'm going to start painting the models.
Perfect.
Oh, and I also need to put the air back into the airbrush.
Oh my god. That is quite the sound.
Is it? Somebody let me know. Is it
So
unbearable?
loud.
Do I need to mute? It's probably going to be, 15 to 20 seconds. So if someone needs me to mute when that happens, let me know, because I will just work that into. Lucky Bat says it's fine. All right. Does everyone agree with Lucky Bat?
No.
Speak now, or say it later, and I'll fix it.
Apparently it's good. That's insane. Over Skype.
Over Skype.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I bet.
It's louder than bombs going off.
Oop, I forgot to do the one thing I was supposed to do, which is clean the nozzle. My goal was to get them all base coated in their axolotl skin tones, so we'll see if that happens. Which is a pink, kind of a pink and white fleshy color, which I think I'm going to be putting purples, pinks, and then a white ink on top. All right.
Fleshy. Those are some very fleshy colors.
All right, it's a real spitty, but I think that's just white paint. Because the primers, they don't like to behave. They really don't.
Is that the Vallejo primer?
I don't know. Vallejo primer is sucks really hard. It dries in the bottle and then just sprays really, really badly. Oh, and it just clogs.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do what to do. Can I strain it really fast? That's what I used to do to actually get through a bottle of black primer, is I had to strain the paint before I put it into my airbrush. So, let me wander away and try to figure it out.
Well, there you go. What I like to do is I have an airbrush for priming, and then I have an airbrush for airbrushing colors. And so the airbrush that I use for priming, I like to have a bigger nozzle on it so that it just shoots out that paint. That seems to be a lot more helpful than dealing with it clogging in a small little needle. Small little nozzle. That is true. It probably wouldn't help with the existing paint chips, though. He should probably strain it. I bought a bunch of paint strainers when I'm doing the resin 3D printing, because you really have to make sure that there's any chunks in there.
So first things first, I have to clean my airbrush again because the paint clogged.
Well, this was... Yeah, it was so exciting the first time, we just wanted to do it again.
Oh, yeah. So I suspect there's going to be nice big chunks of white paint in here. Maybe not big chunks, but enough to clog it. Alright. Should be good to go now. How to clean an airbrush.
How to clean an airbrush.
Nice. Look at how... Okay,
for the full length tutorial.
Look at
Please
this.
Join us.
It's clogged. Oh, there, some more paint came out.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I should write a letter to Vallejo. I love Vallejo, but this is... Come on. You can't just have paint that doesn't work. It's an airbrush paint. Alright, so hopefully...
Amazing.
Hopefully that got most of the chunkiest bits out. And here we go. Take one.
Take one.
Kilgore Void. Do you use Vallejo primer in these big old bottles? All right, that seems much nicer.
Getting a good
well, no, the spittiness is still there. If you guys can see, it's almost like I'm spraying wood chips onto my models. Here, I need my little tool. This. See, a big chunk of paint landed right here on his shoulder. That was the biggest one. That's the only one I think that's I can't live with. There we go. Okay.
There you go. It looks silky smooth.
Well, I don't know about silky smooth, but it went on, and it's primed.
Over the live stream it does.
Oh, I bet. This is the eel-like mount of one of these salamanders, and I just noticed another chunk of paint right here. Oh, nope, that's resin. Okay. Interesting. I've had 3 paints. I have their black, their black, gray, and white, and all 3 of them are having this issue. They are kind of old. They may have come from a bad batch. So, I think though I have bought more of the black primer, and I had the same issue. So, but I've never had any trouble with the Stynel res. But since these are going to be very, very light colored models, I do want to prime them with white paint.
You haven't, I don't think you have models where you do a lot of white priming.
No, usually I work in a more GW style, where I paint darks and then I work up to my highlights. But with these guys, I want them very, very bright.
Yeah, makes sense.
So the paint's not behaving, but really I just got to get it down, and then I can put nicer paint over it. Can you guys, this is showing up, all of these little dots? That's all a chunk of dry paint. Painting his little tummy and his nice sword. His sword is so skinny, I can actually bend it a little with the air from my airbrush.
Oh my gosh.
It should be fine when it's all. Uh-oh. Looks like we're clogging. Oh, there it goes. I blew it out. If at first you don't succeed, just stand on the pedal until paint comes out in any consistency.
And spray it directly on your model,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Test it on your model.
Yeah. Just want to get them primed. I'm not asking for much.
But apparently too
It's
much.
coming along, though. This guy's my favorite, the fan. Oh, I can't wait to do some lovely freehanding. Okay, it just splattered some nice thick chunks of acrylic. Okay, we are gonna get paint on these models, folks. All right, I'm out. All right, I only have 1.5 to go, so I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna put a little bit more paint in from the bottle. You know, they say insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So, but I'm sure this is gonna work great. I have absolutely no no worries.
This time it's gonna work out.
Ah, look at him. He's so cute. All right, this guy with the size. Cute. This is the first one I saw, and he gave me the idea. Because he actually has the axolotl whiskers, so. I don't really want to paint them like salamanders, though, because salamanders just look like frogs. And I don't really want them to look like frogs. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. I was able to work through another clog.
Powering through.
Yay! Alright, he is primed. Lucky Bat, you seem to know an awful lot about axolotls. There we go. Perfection. Zach's Rita, so question, is how the overspray on priming models this way versus a rattle can? How is the overspray? You mean like wasted paint because some of it doesn't land on the model? I mean, it's going to be less with an airbrush just because the airbrush puts out way less paint than a rattle can. So I hope that answers your question. I prefer airbrush.
I mean, you have more.
Because you have a little bit more control.
Yeah, I mean, you have more.
It goes on a little thinner because the the whatever white pigment they use in a lot of rattle can primers is very, very, very heavy. And so you'll get a little bit of a graininess, which is sometimes ideal. I've seen some people actually purposely use a rattle can white because they want to get a texture. But I don't want a texture. I want buttery smooth on everything. So, all right, so I'm cleaning my airbrush right now, so because I'm preparing for the next color. Kilgore Void. I like to fill a bathtub with primer and dump all my minis in it. You know what? I've heard of that technique. It's not very widely used. I've heard nothing but great results. Sometimes you want to hop in the bathtub yourself.
I'm gonna write that down for tutorial.
Yes.
We're gonna make that one happen.
All right.
I think you're supposed to jump into the bathtub.
What is the first color going to be? I'm gonna say it's going to be Formula P3 Pink. Actually, this is Carnal Pink.
Carnal?
Isn't that
like carnival?
I don't know. CARNAL Pink? Can someone help? How do you say this pink?
Carnal.
So.
Oh, I live in an area that I can only prime like 3 months out of the year.
Ah,
Too damn
yes,
hot.
yes. Yeah, definitely probably look into an airbrush then. How was the paint? I think if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this paint is pretty watery, but that actually should be better going through the airbrush. And really what I'm going to be doing with this is I'm kind of going to be like exploring the models because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to spray this. This is going to be kind of my mid-tone, and I'm just going to spray it down to see what happens. Are there any little... There we go. I'm just taking it from the pot with big old brush. Does it need to be watered down at all? Doesn't seem like it. It's pretty watery to begin with. Ooh, it's also very, very light in color. So, alright, I guess save the best for first. Oh, you know what? I think... Ooh, did it clog? Did it clog on me?
If I was a betting man, I probably did.
You know, Kilgore, I've never used brush on primer. Oh, you know what? I am out of paint, so that would do it.
That would do it.
Alright, now that I've sprayed this a little, I think what I'm going to do with it is I'm actually going to basically base coat with this. Because my primer, it didn't cover everything, so I'm going to use a little of this. It's a very, very nice kind of rosy pink. Can you all see? He's starting to look a little more colorful. Aw, look at that little guy. Zach Zurita, do you find with the brush-on primer it dries quickly? I find with best results with primer you usually want to give it a day, no matter if it's applied with an airbrush or a rattle can. Give it a day just to if you want it kind of more handleable. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do for these guys' armor yet. I think I gotta look into what types of armor they're wearing. My Ninja Turtle lore can only get me so far with you know, what ninjas used. You know what though? I know this sword is a sword. So, you know, if anyone was wondering. Also, I just noticed this guy is not wearing any pants. I don't think any of them are, but I think it's funny that
either am I.
He's wearing a shirt. He's wearing a shirt.
I mean, that's how I dress every day.
It looks like he's wearing gloves, leg armor. Ah, they're already looking so cute. I'm really digging them.
Pants are optional for painting.
Yeah,
really.
no, yeah. I don't know. I mean, you guys have watched my videos, and I've never worn pants in a video. Never once. I wouldn't say I'm against pants, but all right.
The weird part is when you refuse to wear pants when we're doing voiceovers too.
Yeah. Well, it you know, I find
All
pants can sometimes restrict my airflow.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, this guy I love too. I love his little Naruto bandana with the long tassels. You know, the last time I tried to paint with this color, I found it not particularly exciting. I'm loving it now. It might be a color where it's not quite as brush friendly.
What did you use on them before?
I think I was using it to paint some flesh tones. Some human flesh tones. So, not some salamander flesh tones, if you can believe it.
A little too pink.
Little pinky. Dave Dogle, I don't wear trousers when I paint, because when you paint, you should breathe on the belly, not the chest, for hand stability. And Hope Zimmerman writes, flesh.
Flesh.
I think this guy is the most frog-like. Lucky Bat, can you explain the difference between a salamander and a frog? Because it seems like a salamander is just a frog who didn't really give in to being a frog. You know, I've watched enough National Geographic to know what I'm talking about. Dave Dogle, this is a Infinity, or a Harder & Steinbeck Infinity. It is a pretty darn good airbrush, but it's a little temperamental. It's very fine-tuned. If someone was really careful, this is probably the airbrush for them. But I tend to work a little bit faster and looser, and so I tend to clog it, damage it, drop it, bang it around, get paint clogged in it. You know what? I think
Use it without wearing pants.
Use it without wearing pants, which is not recommended. It says in the user's manual not to do that.
No.
I think this guy I'm actually going to paint a different color. He's the eel-like mount for one of these guys, and he is not an axolotl. I think I'm going to paint him like an eel. Lucky Bat says, frogs have smooth skin and long limbs. Salamanders and newts have long, slender bodies with tails. Wait, did you say different things? Frogs have smooth skin and long limbs. Salamanders and newts have long, slender bodies with tails. The forelimbs of salamanders and newts are more evenly sized. Okay, yeah, because frogs have huge back legs, and these guys all have proportional stubby legs. Dave Dog, yes, I've been interested in getting a different airbrush just to try it out. because my entire airbrushing career really has been this. For a while, I used a Neo for Iwata, which is a nice entry level airbrush.
Baby's first.
It is, yeah, it's baby's first airbrush. I think I paid like $40 for it.
Yeah. With the you got the coupon.
You gotta get the coupon. The old Hobby Lobby coupon.
40%.
All right, I think the next color. It probably should be a reddish, or maybe I mix a little red in with the pink. Or do I use this? Bugman's Glow. Is that... It looks...
Cobra Mode. That's the, those are the people that made the minis. Sculpted them.
Cobra Mode!
Gorgeous minis.
Phenomenal miniatures. Absolutely in love with them. Frogs try harder. I think, aren't frogs better than newts? I mean, it's weird to say that, but like, frogs get stuff done. Like, frogs will eat a mouse. You know, what have salamanders ever done? Except just dry up in the sun.
And is it the Geico salamander?
No, the Geico is a gecko.
Or is that something else?
He's a gecko.
Gecko. Ah, gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Newts
aren't
dumb.
Flo from the other commercial either. They're also not the State Farm guy.
No, yeah, I always get that confused.
They're also not the State Farm guy.
And Ronald McDonald. Yeah.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a drop of red in with my pink, and hope that it doesn't completely overpower everything.
Oh, look at Cobra Mode. I made both frogs and newts. LOL.
Well,
there you go.
So Cobra.
I mean, we had
Cobra. I'm very excited to have you here. Why newt ninjas? I mean, I love it, but like, what gave you the idea? Was it just, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were taken?
Doing something a little different.
Mr. Wicks paint a hiking next. What is a hiking? Like the activity of hiking? A model going for a hike?
Like a diorama?
I think, I think this is going to give me exactly what I wanted. Yeah. Maybe. No, I'm gonna work with that and see where it takes me. I truly don't know where this came from. Just seemed like a good idea. Well, it was an excellent idea. An absolutely excellent idea. Adolescent abnormal assassin newts. Adolescent normal assassin newts. Adolescent normal assassin newts. I don't know if it'll catch on, but I like where your head's at. Alright, so now I'm painting with P3 and a drop of Vallejo Bloody Red. And I think this is going to be epic. And I'm going to be spraying this from below. Alright, so you can already see they're kind of starting to get a little more color.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm trying to hide any of the kind of gray left over from the resin. Rolls right off the tongue. You're absolutely right. That is a gigantic shuriken. It is a gigantic... I know shuriken because I used to watch Naruto when I was little. And they had all sorts of ninja stuff. Alright. Man, this is...
Dave Dog. I'm in Spain, the land of Vallejo, and scale 75 in Screen Stuff World.
Dave Dog. I'm so jealous. I have about 103 things in my cart from Green Stuff World that I can't get sent to me because I can't take the hit on shipping. I just can't do it. Maybe the shipping costs are going to come down when the world starts to not be the way it is, but right now, there's so much from Green Stuff World I want.
Or we just move to Spain.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Should we start putting this out tomorrow?
Yeah, team meeting. Yeah, it's by the way, the team is Nick, me, Jay, and there's actually a third guy you've never met. So maybe you guys will see him one of these days.
Perfect. Well, we're gonna go to Spain.
Mm-hmm. Kilgore Void, I use Real Ultimate Ninja for all my ninja information. Oh, I don't know Real Ultimate Ninja. Unless it's like the Ultimate Ninja Warrior with the people jumping around and doing obstacle courses. Somehow I don't think that's what you mean, but... Alright. Look at them. They're so cute. Alright, time to shoot this guy in the bum.
That's also where I like to apply my paint myself.
You know what? I think I'm gonna hit my goal of getting all the skin tones blocked out. I think the next thing I'm gonna do. Alright, I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more red and pick out some spots to really, really create some shadows. Doggy Dave. Or Dave Doggy, not Doggy Dave. Completely different. You're gonna hate me. The other day, I walked 18 minutes to Atlantica Juegos in Madrid and bought some Green Stuff World fluorescent paints, which I watched Vince Ventreas video. Neat. Yeah, I would love to get my hands on some of that stuff. Some of it makes its way to eBay, but not all of it. Oop, that was a lot of red. All right.
I heard that. I heard a lot of red getting added. Oh, goodness.
Cobra Mode. Kilgore, these ninjas are not mammals. They are not mammals. Are frogs not mammals? No, wait. Is a reptile different than a mammal? No, but like, in terms of classification. Like, is a reptile and a mammal in the same classification? Like kingdom, name, phylum, genus.
They are all
They're
animals.
all animals.
I know that at least.
They're all animals.
I know that they're all animals.
Well, mammals don't lay eggs. That's the thing about mammals, right? I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
This is amazing. I mean, some humans lay eggs.
I
sure.
lay eggs. Is that a different color? Have I just made myself a different color? If anything, it looks lighter.
Oh yeah, some mammals do lay eggs.
What mammals lay eggs?
Because don't...
Ah!
my mother-in-law's cold-blooded. Yeah, platypuses.
Oh, that makes sense.
I forgot about it. Yeah, public school education in the United States.
All right.
And then, yep, that would really do it.
The echidna also lays eggs.
The
echidna is weird. It looks like a bug. All right, this is looking like a different color.
Gosh.
Nope.
I took
It's
Earth
the
Science.
exact same color.
So I know that rocks exist. That's all I know. There's different types of rocks. Everybody forgets the platypus until it's too late. Amazing.
Alright, I'm trying to get... For some reason, this red is really not actually cutting through the pink, which should be impossible, but I'm finding I have to add actually a fair bit if I want more. And this, I'm just going to be shooting this into the absolute recesses of the models.
Rocks are mammals.
Rocks are mammals. Rocks are mammals. And don't let anyone tell you that they're not.
That's what I learned in Earth Science. Ah, rocks are reptiles.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Every day you learn how much you don't know.
All right, so now if you guys can see, this is the color I was using previously. That's the new color I've just mixed myself. And if I go too intense with this, I can always dial it back when I spray the white ink. But I'm going to be trying to be pretty... Like, that might be all I do for him. Maybe on the feet, too. And maybe around the mouth. There we go. Because they do these axolotls. These axolotls, which are not what these models are, but it's how I'm going to paint them. I think they're white, but their skin is so thin you actually see their guts underneath, and that's what makes them look pink. Dave Dougal. Here's something that is going to bake your noodle. Do insects have blood? Yes. Right? Because sometimes you smash a bug and there's blood. Unless I'm wrong.
Got some goop coming out, yeah. Definitely have guts.
They definitely have guts. Do they have blood and guts, though?
I'm not sure about that one. I think they do. Cobra mode.
Aww. They're so cute. Yes, they are.
They're so cute. Absolutely adorable.
I'm thinking that this airbrush is all I'm going to have to do for the skin. I don't think I'm going to do any washes. Maybe a little highlighting with a brush, but maybe not.
Yeah, I really like that. I really like that red.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice.
Maybe a little bit more. To help make his cheeks a little rosier. There we go. Oh, look at the gang. They're so cute. They are getting there. I'm getting a lot of tip dry. Oh, and then this guy, I'm gonna be doing something else with him. So, what time is it? 55. You know what? I got time. I'm gonna real quick wash out my airbrush and then come back with the white ink and finish off their skin. Nick, keep them entertained.
I love it. Well, I can't take my pants off because you already know that I'm not wearing my pants, as for earlier in this video. Yeah. Nobody wants a dry newt. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have to remind him when he comes back. This is also the time that he takes his bathroom breaks. He goes to the bathroom at least every 10 minutes.
All right.
Hello.
Hello. Rocks are mammals, rocks are reptiles, rocks are marsupials. It's a nice ketchup and mayo pink. It is. I think they do. As someone who has watched Starship Troopers several times, yes, bugs have blood. Shiny, slimy. Yes, Cobra Mode. They're probably going to get a few coats of gloss primer once I'm just about done with them. But I'm probably going to be doing it selectively, so their skin will get a nice coat of gloss, but then their armor and weapons are all going to be matte.
Very nice.
All right, and the reason I cleaned my airbrush properly that time, instead of just adding the paint on top, is because I've been going light to dark, and so each color kind of beats the color underneath. And I'm going to be putting just white ink, Higgins white ink, because ink is actually a little bit more transparent than acrylic paints. So as long as I go slowly, I should be able to apply this on top of the acrylic paint I've already laid down. Yes, Cobra Mode. Nobody wants a dry newt. That would be, I think that would be a dead newt.
That is true. You just spraying that on top.
On top, and I'm kind of going over some of the areas I went with red, just to kind of bring them down a little bit. Cobra Mode, my September Patreon models will go on Monday, Friday? I don't know what MMF is.
It's a mini miniature factory,
modern military firearm.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Mingo Mango Fambo. Starting on the 1st, there's one Hanzaki from this month that's been painted.
My Mini Factory.
My Mini Factory.
My Mini Factory.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, that's what it is. We got. Where did we get off of that? We got the Crusader with the diorama.
Oh, really?
That's the.
Yeah.
That's one of the other ones. Yeah, that's from My Mini Factory. Was it 3D art guy? I like getting everything wrong. That's one of my favorites to do.
Alright, I think
Black Templar.
I think I have nailed it. I think I've gotten just what I wanted with these guys, which is a nice kind of pink and white, soft. I think what I might do is I might come back with a brush and maybe pick out some folds in the skin to add a little bit more red. But otherwise, it
is 3D. It's 3D.
Yeah. Okay. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with these guys. This guy could use maybe a little more white ink.
Yeah, this looks nice.
There we go. Now that it's painted, actually, you can see there was a little bit of layer shifting on the shuriken. But I think that should go away with paint, because I'm going to be doing kind of a non-metallic metal effect on that. But boy, oh boy, I am loving these guys' skin. Neat. I think next time which is tomorrow, I think I might start on base coating the clothing. Which I'm not sure how I'm going to be doing that. I might paint them all like a very light tan, and then go in with some washes. I don't know. I'll have to look into colors. I also should look up what these weapons actually are, so that I can get a good. So I'm not wrong. Hey, that wouldn't be blue.
Like about our biology knowledge.
Yes, our biology knowledge. Rocks are amphibians.
Yes, 100% true.
Wunderbar, off to a good start. Sweet, and I just got a resin printer this weekend. I'm excited to see the basing. Well, I mean, the basing is probably not going to be that interesting because the models actually came with resin bases, but I will be painting them. So, you know, stay tuned.
Well, we haven't done a lot of that.
No, we
painting other people's bases.
No. All right. If anyone has any last thoughts, put them in now, and then we will be calling it a night. Can't believe it. We actually got everything done.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Got everything done, even though we had all the airbrush troubles. I'm pretty happy with this step 1.
Don't forget to clean your airbrush. Oh man.
Got me.
Just got roasted.
All right. Joey Flores, I'm excited to see the basing. Kilgore Void, I mean Newts, may make their weapons differently than us. Maybe making them out of chitin? Is that bugs or something? I shouldn't even try. I don't know what chitin is.
No, yeah, let's not, yeah. Yeah, this is already really embarrassing.
Zach Zurit kind of stole it from my army buddy, now who just got deployed. Give me a sec. Don't forget to clean your airbrush. Be safe and keep up the good work, my dudes. Thank you, Kilgore Void. Zach Zurit.
You will.
Spark, Maker, SLA Printer. Great stream, thanks. Great. All right, everybody.
Yeah, super fun.
Super fun.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 9 on Tuesday.
Yes. At 9 Cobra Mode.
Central Time.
It was super cool of you to be here. We're a little starstruck.
Yes. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Gorgeous looking models. Super awesome.
All right, everybody. Good night.